Where are all the nice guys at? Because y'all aren't where I'm at. I'm so sick of dating assholes, and I'm so sick of talking to guys and immediately getting a... I want nice, courteous, thoughtful men to come my way. Please.
Something interesting has been happening in today's dating culture. More women are openly asking where all the dependable, relationship-minded men have gone. Yet many are discovering that those men are no longer standing where they once expected to find them. The assumption that good men would always be available has quietly begun to fall apart. What seemed permanent is beginning to look much more temporary.
All right, as a woman in the dating scene, okay, I'm trying to find a man, I'm trying to find a husband, you know, ideally. But where are you guys? Like the good guys. I'm not talking about the players. I don't want a player. I'm not talking about like the... you know what I mean? Like genuinely good, loyal, nice guys. Where are you guys at? Because you certainly are not in my area.
Across social media, more women are sharing frustrations about struggling to find a man they genuinely want to build a future with. As priorities shift and time moves forward, conversations that once focused on excitement are increasingly centered on stability, companionship, and long-term commitment. Today, we're looking at why so many men quietly stepped away from a dating dynamic that no longer made sense to them, and why that decision is creating so much discussion online. Stay until the end, because the biggest shift isn't what women are saying, it's what men are no longer doing.
What kind of world do we live in, where a normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date? Because these guys don't want a real woman. They want a fantasy. They want to live in this fake fantasy world. They would rather jack off to some screen, to some robot, rather than actually deal with a real human being and what comes with that. You know why? Because it's easier. And I am done. I'm done.
The growing frustration isn't simply about finding fewer suitable partners. It's also about realizing that many of the men who once competed for attention decided to stop competing altogether. Instead of waiting at the finish line, they left the race entirely. Sometimes the most powerful decision is choosing not to participate.
He's fucking tired. He's done coming home to your negative shit. Being told that he's selfish for wanting a shower after a 12-hour shift. Or selfish because he's sleeping so much of the weekend. Or he's just being lazy because he didn't make any lunch boxes. Or he's not taking the kids to school. Or he's not doing this. And he's just there providing, protecting, but that's not good enough. Or he's not worthy because he won't pay for your nails. Or he needs to man up, but when he mans up, then he's a toxic male. Why don't you woman up? Woman the fuck up. There are plenty of women in this world that are looking after the kids, going to work, providing for their kids, women that are strong, standing there, being there for their husband, women that are there constantly trying to make everything easier for their husbands that are blue collar and working 12-hour fucking shifts, or military wives that we should have the utmost amount of respect for are doing it on a daily, and you can't do this?
A lot of men reached a point where constantly seeking approval no longer felt worthwhile. Rather than chasing validation, they invested their energy into their careers, health, families, hobbies, and peace of mind. That shift wasn't fueled by anger as much as by clarity. Once priorities change, so do the standards for relationships.
I just wanted to confess something to you guys. I'm so desperate. Like, I'm desperate. I know I look so desperate. It's because I am. I'm so desperate. I can't find any guy that will ever want to be with me or hug me or cuddle me or smell me. There's just nobody out there. It's just really hard. You know, everywhere I go, I get ignored and denied, and I'm really desperate. Please help. Fucker.
Loneliness is becoming a topic that more women are willing to discuss openly. Independence can be empowering, but it doesn't always replace the comfort of genuine companionship and mutual support. More women are discovering that emotional connection remains an important part of a fulfilling life. Success feels different when there's no one meaningful to share it with.
Oh, you want my number? Okay, well, first things first. I'm bipolar as hell, so my mood change on a daily. I got 2 kids, so when I take these clothes off, my titties gonna sag and his belly gonna hang. I like to eat a lot, so you have to buy me food all the time. I don't do no back talk. I got a fly mouth. And in the mornings when I wake up, my breath is funky as hell. So if I roll over to give you a kiss and you deny me a kiss just because my breath funky, you gotta go. So what's good?
Many men would argue that they spent years feeling overlooked while trying to build themselves into dependable partners. Over time, some simply stopped trying to convince others of their value and focused on living well instead. They no longer see a reason to compete for attention that isn't freely given. Peace became a better investment than constant pursuit.
I'm turning 40 this year and everything is just hitting me right now. It's like, not where I wanted to be. I haven't succeeded at anything. God, have I even tried? Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to cope with anything. And I don't know how to, I did this whole growing thing wrong. Like I'm supposed to be an adult. I'm supposed to be able to handle these things, and I can't handle anything. And I literally am just realizing, like, it's been 40 years of this, and like, it's 40 years of just being confused and not knowing and like figuring things out slower and like not like I haven't built anything. I have nothing like to show for this time. I just don't know what I'm doing here, and I'm lost. I'm afraid, and I don't.
One trend has become increasingly difficult to ignore. More women are speaking openly about the frustrations surrounding modern dating, and the conversation is becoming harder to dismiss. Eventually, reality has a way of cutting through the noise. Progress begins with honest reflection, not endless blame.
Here in the West, I'm in Sweden right now, I don't fucking feel like a woman. Like, I don't know how to explain this feeling to you guys, but I literally don't feel like a woman here. What the fuck is wrong with the men here? Why do they have no desire? Why do they not know how to appreciate a good-looking woman? Where did your manhood go?
The dating landscape has changed because men's priorities have changed. Many men are no longer seeking validation through relationships alone and are comfortable remaining single if peace is the alternative. That shift surprises those who expected the old dynamics to continue indefinitely. Quiet confidence tends to replace constant pursuit.
So I want to know, I'm curious. So I will be 40 next month, which I'm cool with, like whatever. So I'm that like elder millennial stage. And I am wondering if, as a whole, are we all kind of stuck in this life sucks and then you die? We're all kind of stuck in the can't afford to live, can't afford to stop. Everything is hard. Nothing is easy. This does not feel like what I thought adulthood would be like. Like I am stuck in this season of I hate everything, but I also don't hate everything. And like I love my kids, and like I do, and I love being their mom, but I'm so sick of every possible aspect of life being hard. From trying to keep the lights on and food on the table to figuring out what is the right move for this or that, or like trying to parent my daughters in this world. Like, it feels like everything is hard and heavy and nothing is easy. And it's just unpleasant. This is not what I expected life to be like.
The dating landscape has been shifting in ways that are becoming harder to ignore. As more men stop seeking constant validation through relationships, more women are openly discussing loneliness, financial pressures, emotional well-being, and the changing realities of modern dating. These conversations are becoming increasingly common as the culture continues to evolve. The questions being asked today would have sounded very different only a decade ago.
I'm fucking stressed out! I'm fucking stressed! We should not be working like this. I work my ass off and I can't even fucking pay bills, bro. And they they always say don't compare yourself to others, but I see people going to Coachella and fucking like buying all types of shit, just pointless fuck you money, and I'm over here can't even fucking pay my fucking rent, bro.
From the outside, the frustration is easy to observe, but many men no longer feel obligated to fix it. Their attention has shifted toward building stable, peaceful, and meaningful lives, instead of constantly seeking acceptance. They aren't trying to win the race anymore, they've chosen a different path entirely. Sometimes the strongest statement a person can make is quietly moving forward without looking back. If the message hit, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.